Hey guys, in this video we're going to be going over manuals and wheelies. So I don't really know what the proper terminology is. I've heard them called manuals, I've heard them called wheelies. Basically all it is when you're riding your board and you lift two of your wheels off the ground. For doing a wheelie or a manual, I like to have whichever set of wheels is going to remain on the ground. So either the back wheels are going to remain on the ground for a regular manual, or the front wheels are going to remain on the ground for a nose manual. I like to have my foot that is closer to the wheels on the ground. So if I'm doing a regular manual, my back foot, I like to have that on the kick, or at least close to the kick, and my foot that's going to be coming off the ground with the board, that over the bolts. So that's kind of like the ideal foot position. You're going to want to stay low when you're first learning this. Shift your weights slowly back and just get a feel for what it's like to lift the front of my board off the ground. This is kind of like when we were doing pivots and learning how to pivot, except with this we want to see how long we can hold these for. So practice these stationary. It's probably going to be easier for you to learn manuals, but that's definitely not true for everyone, as opposed to nose manuals. And try and practice them equally, feeling what it's like to lift them off the ground and try and hold your balance on them. When you keep practicing this stationary, you're going to get a little bit better and be able to hold them a little bit longer. And it's really, really tough to do this while holding a camera and try to explain what I'm doing. So let me try and be quiet for a second so I can hold one a little bit longer. And you can't see it yet, but my whole body's kind of shifting around to maintain my balance. I'm not that good at these. I need to get better at these, in fact. So some of the techniques again are stay low, be pretty firm with your balance, find your center of balance, and just do what you can to stay in control of that balance and hold it and maintain it. And you can try these standing still, moving. I'm not sure if standing still or moving is easier. I think they're both about the same. When you're first starting out, it might be a little bit easier to do them stationary just because you don't have that moving factor and it's not that uncomfortable yet. But once you start doing it more, I do feel like it's kind of the same. To get better at these, try and see how long you can hold them for, and try and see how far you can hold a manual for. So like pick some points on the ground and be like, I'm gonna try a manual from here to there, or like time yourself. It's fun to kind of compete against your personal best. It's really easy to track what your record is with these. So it's really easy to measure the progress you make over time, which is always a fun way of kind of confirming that you're getting better, even though it might feel like you're not making any progress at all. So that's pretty much it for manuals. Pretty basic, and have fun learning them, and that's it.